Hello and good day. So, today I'm going to talk about two separate financial levels that some people occasionally mix up or merge into one, and I want to clarify on them. They being financial freedom, bare bones, and financial freedom, the half state financial freedom. The half state financial freedom is the having enough passive income to cover some or most of your expenses, but you still need to do a little bit of something, even if you enjoy it. It's like, say you need to only put in 10 hours or 20 hours of part-time into something that you enjoy to cover the last few expenses. Now, this is nice. This is definitely better than most people is able to do, but this isn't quite financial freedom. Financial freedom is if suddenly you had no other line of income other than the passive income you've built up, then, or if you suddenly, were crippled and couldn't do any other work, you'd still be financially set. And that is the bare minimum bones level, is the idea that if you only needed food, if you only got the bare minimum amount of food, water, transportation, house, bare minimum stuff to live and, be healthy, then, and maybe a bare minimum level of joy, of luxury, but mostly it's like the bare minimum. You don't have cable, which I really wouldn't recommend anyway, but you don't really, but like your phone, your internet, or whatever luxuries you have would be very, very bare bones, whether you even had them. They're kind of thing of, this is enough to survive, and that's it. Now that's a very good check mark to be like, alright, now even if a big emergency comes across, I should still be able to get through. Which is a very comforting feeling, and it's a very good check mark. But of course, that isn't necessarily the end goal. The next level is to be able to live a lifestyle you want and still enjoy yourself and still, be able to not have to section off part of your time to work or do something you don't want to do. And then also, the next step after that is financial generosity stage, which is when you're able to not only cover your lifestyle, but able to help others, including your family, your friends, and whatever organization or charity or whatever you want that follows your ideals and your helps, display the messages and care you want to help, and therefore you can back them. I did not really explain that very well, but then again, do I need to explain charities? But the idea of bare minimum bones financial freedom is you have just enough from your passive income that if you needed to, you could survive off of this relatively indefinitely. Now, there could be a risk of inflation after many decades of doing that, but the idea is you'll still, depending how secure you are, how on the level of line you are, yeah. But the idea is that's a very good check mark, but hopefully you can get further on. And then below that is half state, or what I would consider half state financial freedom, which I've seen a couple, which I've seen a couple of people mistakenly consider that like a full-fledged financial freedom or the end goal. Now that's all right, but that's more of like that's kind of more of a modern retirement nowadays, which maybe you can do earlier, but like, they get some amount of money from Social Security or whatever that, various things they have, and, for, a small amount of their 401k or something, and then, they still have to work part-time. The idea of financial freedom is if you don't want to, you don't have to. Which is why you would build up. Or if you can't, then you don't have to. But it is a very good step to, if you, I have a lot more wiggle room if I only needed to do half the amount, then, or if I didn't, if I could, whether that means half the time, half the quality. If I could switch jobs or switch, it gives you all kinds of wiggle room and still be fine, still be safe. But the idea is, with financial freedom, is to be able to serve the way you want to serve, that you are best served. That isn't about having to section off time to do something you don't want to do. So the more and further on you get, the more wiggle room you have, the more safety, more comfort, and the more secure you are, and the more you'll thrive in good times, the less you'll hurt in bad times. But half state is not the end goal, and even bare minimum, bare bones is not the end goal. It is a very nice check mark, but there's more, and reaching the level of lifestyle that you enjoy, and then reaching that generosity stage of being able to help your family, help your friends, whatever it is you dream of, being able to achieve your dream, and the security to be able to do that, for how to have the comfort that unless something dramatic happens that causes many others, including you, to suffer, then even then you'd still probably be better off, because you're much more secure and also have dealt with hardships of achieving that financial freedom. So hopefully this helped you guys and clarifies a little better of a couple of the close together financial levels, and to clarify that they're not the end goal. They're a very nice check mark, a very nice survival line, but the next part of managing the next two parts to managing your finances is generosity and enjoying personal enjoyment. Now, as I said, hopefully this helps you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you like hearing my content like this, feel free to subscribe, and have a good day.